You guys, by the end of this class, you would be able to understand the basics of video editing on your smartphone and be able to edit simple videos as well as do basic things. So at the end of the class, I would expect that you would send me a screenshot or a link to the video that you have edited, making use of what you are going to be learning in this class. So I want you to type in the comment section what I have just said and what app you are going to be using. The app we're using is Capcut, but for a lot of apps is mainly the same basics. So once you understand the basics, you are good to go. You guys, this is Capcut. I'm going to be launching the app. There are different video editing apps for on your mobile phone, but we're going to be using Capcut because it has it's simple and it has more functionalities, right? So when you launch on Capcut, this is what you are going to see. Let's look at the app itself. So I have a lot of videos that I have done, so let's just ignore that. So let's say you are starting a new project, so you are going to click on new project. They also have a shortcut where you can quickly just go to your video timeline. Your video timeline is where the clips of videos that you have recorded beforehand, right? So you see your video timeline, that's the shortcut. But let's go with new project. So you click on new project, you still see your videos and on your timeline. So you're just going to, for the purpose of this class, you're just going to pick out videos clips. I'm just going to put 2-3 clips so that it's not confusing and you can get the essence of editing, right? So you put 2 or 3 clips. So this first clip, now this is the first clip, right? And it's in portrait mode, and this one the second one is in landscape mode. Now let me say that when you are filming videos, you film in portrait. You can either film in portrait or landscape mode. Portrait mode is the mode that you have on Instagram stories or Facebook stories. That's when that's portrait mode of filming. I think I shouldn't go over that. We've already covered that in the class on how to record videos, but let's look at the different components in the app so that you would understand. So you have this place where you have your clip is showing, where you are watching your clip. Then you also have where your clips are put together. It's more like a timer type of place, right? Then if you look below, you have edits. You can see the edit has like a scissors sign here. So when you click on edit, you have split. That's where you will look at how to use that. You have speed, you have animation, you have style, you have delete, you have volume, you have extract audio, you have remove background, you have edits, you have filters, you have adjust, you have enhance, you have mask, you have chroma key, you have overlay, you have replace, you have stabilize, you have opacity, you have voice effects, you have copy, you have reverse, you have freeze, and you have graphs. So these are the parts that you use to edit your videos, right? That's for editing, video editing, and that's what we're going to be doing. This class is the basics for you to understand the basics. Then you also have audio, you have sound, you have effects, you have extracted, you have record. So on the sound, you can see that you have sound from the app itself, vlog sounds, pop sound. You can even sign into your TikTok account and save some of your favorite TikTok songs. You can extract sounds from videos. So yeah, but you have to be careful when it comes to using sounds from non copyrighted songs, especially if you are using it for platforms like YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. You can get copyright strikes, right? So always ensure that you use non-copyrighted songs. There's a site that I use where you can buy non-copyrighted songs if you are doing this as a business, so that you don't get copyright strikes. Then you also have sound effects. So you know, all those times when you are watching some videos that you hear this type of sound, do you understand? Or somebody clapping for people. So this is where you will get all of that. You can also extract sounds from other videos. This is where you will get it. All right. Then you have record. If you want to do voiceover, this is where you just click on the microphone and you begin to do your voiceovers. So that's for audio. So for text, you have add text. So you know, there are some videos you see that there are text on the screen and you'll be wondering, how did they do that? You just click on add text. So let's say I want to add my name. I'll just say Tope. Now that's it. This, and you have different font styles that you can choose from, so you know what type of video. Is it playful, is it serious? You choose. You have English fonts, Japanese fonts, Korean fonts, Russian, Vietnamese. You choose the type of font you want to select. Then it also has different styles. So you have this one, you see this style, you see this style, the color. So it depends on what color schemes you are working with, but there are different styles of text that you can put. There's also effects, there's also bubbles. This is where you have them. You also have animations. So you are the one that would determine which of these. So these things take practice. You need to keep practicing and practicing, but we're just showing you the basics. So you are the one that will now take up practicing editing videos with text and all of that, but I will show you like the basics. So you can see the text on the screen, and yeah, so you can put your text. You also have in text, you have text templates. So these are text templates if you want to put social media, play with stuff, you understand. Title, time, subtitles, symbols, messages. You see, you know, all those different things that you can do. Okay, at the end of this class I'm going to give you guys assignments. All right, so score your assignments. So that's for that. That's for text. All right, then you can put stickers on your text just to make your video more engaging. You can draw just to make your video more engaging. So that's for the text part. Stickers, you can also, like I mentioned, you can put stickers. Then you also have something called overlay. So if you want to add videos, yes, if you want to add pictures, let's say I want to add this picture to my video, you use overlay to do that. So you see, so the video clip is going on. You see that different things are happening at the same time. So you have text, you have it's not every time you want to use the overlay. Maybe for some specific reasons you want to use the overlay. So everything can be going on simultaneously. Anyway, let's move on. Just wanted to show you that. Then you have canvas. So you see that on this plain video you have black patches on the screen. If you see this black patch, now it doesn't look tidy, so you can blur it out, right? There are different types of blur. If you don't want to use blur, you can make use of so let's go back. You can change the background. There are different backgrounds. You can have customized background. If you want to use customized background, you would have created the graphics beforehand and you just click and put the customized background. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they also have backgrounds that they've put here, but that's not our cup of tea. And you can also put colors. You can put any type of color you want depending on what you are working on. It's you are the one creating the story, so you are the one that determines the creative direction of your video. All right, so that's for that. The next one is the next feature I will be showing you is the format of the video. All right, so let's remove all these extras because we don't need them right now. Let's just take them off so we can focus. So format of your video is very important because the format of your video will be based on what platform you are making use of, right? So for instance, you have 9.16. you see that it has changed. 9.16 is for short videos like your TikTok videos, your Instagram reels, your Facebook reels. That's when you use 9.16, right? So it will come up like this. You see that this one here was shot in landscape mode. You guys, if you haven't watched the first class on how to film videos, go and watch it because we talked about how to film in landscape and in portrait mode, right? So apart from 9.16, you have 16.9. 16.9 is for platforms like YouTube or Facebook videos, like, right? So you see that this and when you shoot in landscape mode is usually 16.9. if you shoot in portrait mode is 9.16. so you see that this one that was shot in landscape mode is 16.9. you see it's very simple. Now there's 1.1. 1.1 is the normal Instagram square video size. You also have other video sizes for other platforms, but most of you are going to be using either Instagram or YouTube. So let's move on. So you also have adjust. Sometimes your videos you might have created the video in a dark place. You want to increase the brightness or reduce the brightness, or you want to work on your contrast or saturation or exposure or sharpen it. This is where you would use, but this is just basics of video editing, so I will not bore you with all that details. All right, so how do you cut a video? So there are some times that you would film and there are some things that there's some information that is really not important for your viewers to watch. So for instance, you see, let me just remove the audio. Okay, so you can see that I'm putting down my camera and I'm walking. We all do this. You want to pretend as if you are just walking into a place and you are filming yourself walking into that place, but we don't want the final video to have that information, do we? No, we don't. So what we're going to do is to cut out this part that we don't want. This is where I want the video to start from, right? So if you look down the screen, you can see splits, right? You can see splits, you can see speed, you can see animation, you can see style, you can see delete, you can see volume, you can see extract audio, you can see remove backgrounds, but we're just going to use split. So you're just going to click on split and you can see that the video clip has splitted into two. So we're going to delete this first half because we don't need it, right? You see, and you see this part that I'm picking up the camera. I don't want you to see it, so I'm still going to do the same thing. I'm going to put on split and we're going to take it out. So you see, this is what you are going to see. Aha. Okay, so that's for splitting a video. Now if you want to increase the sound, the volume, so normally it's fixed here, but sometimes it may be too low, so you can increase volume like this or reduce it. It's really very simple. So for the purpose of demonstration, I want to reduce this volume. All right, so that's about cutting. And sometimes you may want to compress your video to start from a particular point. It's all up to you. You are the one that knows the information that you want to communicate and how you want to communicate that information. So for now, I want to change this to 16:9. Okay, so that's about that. Now there are times that you don't want to cut out something, but you don't want to waste time for people to watch it. So what you can do is to speed up the video, right? You can speed up videos. So this video, when it is in 1x, is normal sound you would hear, right? Is normal speed, but you can times 2 it, times 5 is like, if you know you want to do like some sort of time lapse where you see the video just be going very fast, very fast, very fast. This is what they do. And you can put like an audio or music over it. So let's look at so you see so I can just reduce the sound, because we don't want that pim 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 type of sound, you see. So you can just put like a music on add audio to it. So if you want to add audio over your video, so you've fast forwarded it, that's what we use in Nigeria. So you just click on audio, then you click on your sound. I have a couple of sounds recorded. Like I said, I'm going to put in the link a site where I buy my music that is copyright free, so you don't get copyright strikes. So you can see, you see, so you can add that music flavor, whatever mood you want to put in your video. So that's about it. I think I've covered all the basics. So if you want to add filter, you have filters here, so you can add whatever type of filter you want to add to your videos. That's up to you, right? You see that this filter has some sort of chocolatish, brownish. If you want to add more blue, you see this one is more blue. So it depends on you. And you know, filters just take your videos to the next level. It makes it come out. So it depends on what you want. This is more black and white style, so it depends on what you want. And you can take your video, just a normal video, and make it look more presentable and more beautiful. All right, so that's about it for video editing. It's really very simple. And if you want to increase the quality of your videos, so normally the app would put it at 180p because of space, depending on the type of phone and the memory that you have on your phone. So if you want to increase the quality, you know, there are sometimes you are watching some videos and the quality is reduced, so you have to take it to 4K, right? So it will take your video to ultra high definition, but it's just going to take more space, and the video size, the file size will be a lot much bigger, smoother playback. So we're just going to, so you want to save this, you click on this arrow here and it's going to export. So you have to keep your app open. One thing I like about Capcut is that you can actually close this. When I mean close, go about doing other things while it is exporting. So it's going to export when it gets to 100%. All right, so this is it. So I'm going to put give you guys an assignment, like a classwork, for you to edit a video, put text on your video, and put overlay and a music on your video. That's it. And I want you to tag me so that I can see it and score you. Okay, so that's the basics of video editing, and you can begin to edit videos for small businesses, edit your own videos. I just wanted to give you guys the basics so that it is not very complicated. So you can always refer back to any place that you need, but you need to keep practicing, because it is practicing that makes perfect. You keep practicing, you keep trying, and as you keep practicing, you keep learning new things, and you see that video editing is very simple. You can do it on your phone. You can try other apps, but these are the basics. This is just the basics. If you try InShot, if you try Video Labs, it's the basics of video editing that I've shown you. So let's just wait for it to get to 100%. If you have learned a lot in the class, put it in the comment section that, oh wow, this is amazing, and I need you to turn up your assignments. You can do a real edit a 9:16 video, edit a 16:9 video. So that's two different videos where you are going to put text, you are going to put overlays, and you are going to put music in that assignment. All right, so we are getting to the end of this class. Thank you so much for participating in the course. Do check out our other classes. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. So when it has finished exporting, let's see, you can see the video, the one that we cut out all those other things, this one with the time lapse. And so yeah, so you can post on your Facebook, on your Instagram, and yeah, so thank you so much guys for taking this class.